Let me show you, Bobby. So basically, what's gonna happen is, say that, for example, we do OD Lariat is plus 30. Please don't do anything on wake up real quick, Ryu. Yeah. OD Lariat is plus 38, right? Geef's total jump arc like this is 44, right? So he lands on the 44th frame. Now, you might notice that something like, if I grab Ryu here and I tell him to do OD... Oh, it's punches, not kicks, yeah. If I tell him to do OD Shoryu, it's 6 frames, right? So Geef exactly lands on the frame that the OD Lariat would hit, or the OD DP would hit him, right? However, if I do a move like this, now we have to do some math here, but do you see 25 plus 7 plus 5 plus 10? That's 47 total, right? You get 3 extra frames of like landing recovery, basically, when you land with a normal. So this means that I'm gonna be, I'm gonna be recovered by frame 47. The OD DP is gonna hit me on frame 44, so that's not gonna work. So to show you in practice what this means, if I have Ryu OD Shoryu on wake up, if I do EX Lariat and I empty jump and land block, I'm safe, right? And I can kill him. However, if I do EX Lariat and I try to like land with a JHP or something, I get hit. Right? Nothing has changed, but there's the 3 extra frames of lane recovery you get when you don't empty jump, right? So now it doesn't work. Notably, if you are fighting Geef, right? Light Shoryuken, you may notice from Ryu, if I just grab him here and have him do a light Shoryu, 5 frames, right? Not invincible on wake up. Not invincible on wake up, but if you see a Geef jumping after EX Lariats, he has no choice but to get hit by this, right? Because this hits him on frame, is that only in the corner? No, it'll work mid-screen too. We'll talk about that in a second. But this hits him on frame 43, right? He's plus 38, so you have to wait 38 frames, and then you do your DP that starts on frame 5, so hits him on frame 43. He lands on frame 44. So if I have Ryu do on wake up here instead of OD, if I have him do light Shoryuken, right? Then now even this empty jump will get caught, right? Oh well, I mean sometimes apparently it'll fucking cross him up, which is hilarious. In the corner, it crosses him up. That's funny. Okay, cool. But hypothetically, if I were to neutral jump like this, you see, good to know. That's good news. I don't know if that happens to every Shoto, but yeah, if I just like neutral jump and try to land like this, same time frame, right? But I'll get hits because I'm getting hit the frame before I land. But yeah, I did not know this. If Ryu does this, at least he gets crossed up. I wonder if that happens to Ken too. Yeah, that's really funny. Hold on. Okay. Well, and then in the mid-screen, all of this still applies, right? In the mid-screen, Ryu probably wouldn't get crossed up either, if I have to guess. Yeah, in the mid-screen, for example, this just works, right? But yeah, same thing. In the mid-screen, if I get an OD Lariat, and I tell Ryu to OD Shoryu on his wake-up, if I empty jump, I'll save jump it and kill him, right? If I don't empty jump, and I try to, like, do the jump medium punch Oki that we try to get, I get punish countered and die, right? I am now curious... I did not. I learned. I hope that was helpful, Bobby. I don't know if you play Geef or if you're trying to kill Geef. If you're trying to kill Geef, definitely wake up with light Shoryu. If you ever see him jump after he does this, right? Then he dies. I believe with I think Ken has a very similar sort of thing, right? I think most OD DPs are 6 frames. No. Yeah. So Ken is 6 frames. Then his light DP is it's heavy. Sorry. His light DP is also 5. Yeah, so Ken will do the exact same thing. I wonder, does Ken have some privilege here? Will Ken get crossed up in the same way that Ryu will, or is it actually gonna work for him if I do this? Is anyone surprised? Is anyone surprised that this only happens to Ryu? Wow. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Ken does not get crossed up in the same way that Ryu does, because why not? I don't know what the difference is, but no, Ken's light Shoryu, it just works even in the corner. I guess his doesn't have as much forward momentum at the start, which could be worse in some ways, but for this circumstance, Ryu gets fucked over and Ken is totally okay. How curious. Amazing. Never change Ken. Because he's the master? I guess so. Ken is privileged and no one is surprised. Super cool. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Oh, Marisa, what the hell? How often do you see Marisas these days? A rare breed. Ustinaj? I just don't. I really. Marisa is like one of the. I was talking about newcomers and like who I think is like well done and who's not as much, right? Marisa, I think, is one of the coolest designs I've ever seen. Except, why does her hair look like that, man? Like, it's such a deal breaker for me personally. Like, she looks so cool, and she's fucking huge, and she's jacked, and like her personality's amazing, right? Everything's so awesome. But like, why does her hair look that stupid? Is the why is her hair, I get it, it's a helmet. It's a gladiator helmet. But like, really? I feel like Marisa is like nearly like perfect in terms of being like a very interesting character design, right? But why does her hair gotta look so... I feel a very similar way about Aki, too. I like Aki looks so cool, but then it's like, I don't know, her hair has to look like some sort of like, some hat of some kind, I'm not sure. Whoa! Everyone on Marisa Discord is a mod to change her hair. That makes perfect sense to me, yeah. Because she's so cool. Even her, like this outfit 3 I really like. I think, wait, is this outfit 3? Or is the wedding dress outfit 3? I forget. Whatever outfit this is, I do really like this. I'm getting drive rush overheaded to hell and back. Whatever, like, all of her outfits I think are really cool, but like, why is her hair so stupid? Why is her hair so dumb, man? Why do we have to make her hair so dumb? Was that really necessary? I'm gonna get perfected, I think. Get away from me, please. I don't want to get perfected. If I can help it. Like, SPD. Emergency! Okay. Okay. Are we making this comeback? Oh, I should have level 3'd, man. I thought she would respect it. She didn't, really. Oh, you can't punish that. Give sweep. Kind of hard to punish if he spaces it out well. It's so big. Oh, I tried to dash up and 720 them, but they were DI. I thought they were going to be more defensive. I didn't think they would DI me. That does make sense, though. I think if I DI back, I would have died. So it does... Oh, make... Oh, immediately? Okay. Sure, it's going to be a decent chunk of damage. Simply spend money on a skin and the problem is solved. Yeah. Similar thing with Aki, right? Aki has a skin where her hair is not so stupid either. Makes you wonder if they did that shit on purpose. Makes it seem likely they did, at least. Alright. That's pretty good. A lot of damage, and flips the drive gate situation on its head, basically. We go back to green, she goes to yellow. Not super deep in the yellow, but, you know. She would certainly rather be in a different situation. I had a feeling she might be inclined to do some Superman punching there. She seemed to enjoy it in neutral. I had the EX Lariat, like my finger was hovering my OD macro. I had the EX Lariat red D. This Marisa did that once, and I was like, that's an interesting... That was like Superman punching in neutral like that is an interesting enough habit that it's a lot of information that the Marisa gave me, right? The more uncommon a choice someone makes, the more info that tells you about their playstyle. If they're doing the same shit that everyone else is doing, then, you know, whatever. But if they do something, like, notable, then you really gotta write that down. Oh, I got crossed up. I didn't notice. I didn't notice. I tried to do it again. Bonk. Bonk. Thought she would jump, trying to avoid an SPD reset. No, she did not. I didn't body splash! I tried to body splash! This is horrible. Okay. Okay. That's fine. Could be worse, anyway. That was supposed to be sweep! Oh, I was so dead. I was so dead. Okay. That time I'm close enough. Yeah, I didn't space it out. I got crossed up again. Holy shit. Opponent is a random player? I don't think so. I don't think I would not describe what the Marisa is doing as random. This is more so that, you know, yeah, like using Superman punch in neutral like that is like noteworthy, right? So it's something that I need to like pay more attention to than like, oh, this Marisa down backs on wake up. It's like, well, everyone down backs on wake up. It's not really a tell of how they play, right? For example, that's why it's much more notable, for example, when someone mashes on wake up. Like how much? Oh, you can't DI that. I don't know why I was like, haha, it's my chance. Well, this should work actually, using a very heavy button here. Even though level 2 is a horrible reversal, it should work out fine there. Oh my, wake up. Fair enough. Random select, they got the icon under the name. Oh, I see. I meant random in terms of like they are playing randomly. I mean they're literally playing a random character. Oh, random select doesn't change between games like it does in Granblue here. I like that Ronaldo switches you every single game. I think that's fun. Just a little drive gauge intensive, but I just like the idea of putting her in basically one of them guess for game situations, exactly like this. Yeah. Yeah. So me jumping as much as I do, for example, is certainly noteworthy information, right? Like I jump significantly above average clip. Okay. The overheads are not really a problem in the grand scheme of things. They're even less damage than a throw. But she's plus there because she charged it. Oh, I tried to SPD. Yeah. I want a random select that swaps you every round. That sounds fun. That seems like a little much. But yeah, I guess, you know. Okay, not the best punish there. We'll take that. Bonk. Bonk, little backdash. Walk into her range and backdash after. I need to bait one of these drive reversals. Nice, at some point. From this Marisa, I was actually ready for the cross-up. That time, not my own cross-up, though. I tried to twice now. I've tried the body splash, and I've somehow fucked it up. I'm taking out a character that swaps you at least every round, if not mid-round. Mid-round sounds truly ridiculous to me, personally. That's just my dumbass. What do I know? I was meant to be a 720. This is a slight problem. This is a slight problem. I need to be sweeping these. Yep. I need to be sweeping those on reaction, and I was kind of letting her get away with it. Nice, nice, nice. At that range, I mean, I could try jumping over them, but that's obviously a problem too. But I had to be, like, more ready to do something about the Gladii there, and I just wasn't. It doesn't have armor against lows, right? Even the EX one, I'm pretty sure doesn't have armor against lows. So I should have been on reaction sweeping, but I was a little too spooked being in the corner. Wow, so meaty. What the hell? Headbutt has like 8 active frames or something like that. That is art of Ryu, certainly. It's an interesting art style. A little big homie. I want to random check the swaps every 10 seconds. This is just a Doug video at this point, surely. I feel like he's probably, you know, if Doug was a fighting game streamer, he would have made something like this somehow. Oh, it's not in range. Yep, yep. Crouch medium punch isn't quite that big, unfortunately. Get grabbed, Juri with him. Lose half your health. That's fair. Not spacing that sweep out too exceptional. Should be, you know, if I had SPD'd him on defense, like I probably should have there for the first time he does that in a set. He parried, we'd have actually gotten a punish counter. It would have been so great. Instead, we are now still in a little bit of danger here, certainly. Oh, what the hell? I guess I waited too long. I hit the crouch medium kick, and I tried to chop him after, and I got counter hit. I just didn't do it right away, basically. I didn't do it back to back. He poked me out way later than I thought there. I let go of the armor on heavy punch. So I'm trying to, like, not, you know, fully charge it necessarily. That was bad. Zangief often can't do the see a sweep, block a sweep, do a sweep thing, because his sweep is too slow. Doug as a fighting game streamer is the only thing that could rival your power. He does play Guilty Gear, I believe. I know he puts a lot of the music in his videos sometimes. Okay, thank you for the trade combo headbutt. Big appreciated. Amazing. Fireball drive rush at your own risk, Ryuthan. I'm trying to actually wait for the fireball to come out, so I don't get caught by Hashogeki. Mr. Hashogi! Oh my god, I had my read too early, man. Still winnable. Oh my, I'm at 720! Where's my 720? Oh god, man. Not like this. Couple of very unfortunate happenings. Light Hasho, nice. You know what I tried to do right there? I tried to jump out of pressure. Man. I gotta point out the notebook. If I just blocked, I didn't even mash there, right? That was a jump. Couple of close rounds with this Ryu, certainly. Uh-oh. Oh, that still hit me. It's Ryu the strong guy. It's Ryu the strongest Shoto. Well, the strongest Shoto's got to be someone, and it's not Ken. That's for damn sure. I guess, you know, why not be Ryu? Didn't need to drive rush there. Should have stopped after one crouch light punch and gone for... See, that's good. That was a bit of an SPD on in neutral-ish, kind of. That was still not safe. I thought I spaced that out a little better that time. Oopsie. So right there I emptied. Oh, nice. Caught me delayed second. Right there I... also, why are we teching the mid-screen? God, go open up the notebook, please. No, not that. That's the friends list. Open up the notebook. It says... hold on. Back jump instead of throw tech in the mid-screen. Because that exact thing doesn't happen if we back jump instead of throw tech in the mid-screen, if we so choose to tech a throw. Nice. Get down here, Ryu. Terry is the strongest Shoto, so true. I need to be SPDing there. Remember when I said that at the beginning of the set too? When he's slightly minus like that, the last thing he should be feeling comfortable doing against Geef is parrying. So we should be representing the fact that if he's slightly minus there, we can very much end his life with an SPD. What the? I didn't have the drive gauge for that? I didn't realize I had lost some. You know, it was a bit of a stupid idea. Okay. That was very lucky. We'll take it. He's the counterpart to Ken, the weakest Shoto? Exactly. Exactly. I don't know who the strongest Shoto is, but it can't be that Ken guy, so. Ryu's at least a better choice. Oh, nice. Got caught running in. No, sir. Nice. This is a nice little bit of momentum that we're building. We can get a knee for Oki there. Actual, real Oki for real Americans. Okay, now we're kind of chilled. Honestly, now you kind of have to come to me, Ryu. I'm not gonna lie to you. That was very fortunate. Okay. That's bad. That could be worse. We have given up some screen space in my pursuit of passivity, but it's fine because we check this. 100% certified Oki, yeah, Canadian made, homegrown Oki, just like Mama used to make. I thought I tried to do the funny, man. No funny for me. Wake up SPD, he's the world's greatest. Oh, nice. He got the SPD out or the DP out kind of late, but it worked. Nice. 1, 2, Django. Perfect, Barry! Okay. Not the worst thing that could have happened in the grand scheme of things. A little late on the jump. Why am I throw teching there? Well, I'm alive. Right, he can get a DP off. I was gonna say, well, I'm alive. I need to know, Brick, how delayed are my messages when I'm texting from my car totally legally? How would I know that? I guess, well, you can see, I didn't read it as soon as you sent it, so yeah. That does sort of foil that experiment, unfortunately. Oh, yeah. See, that at least we tried to mash out after when he was minus. That is at least better than jumping. This is that light Hacho is a particularly strong option against that sort of shenaniganry. Okay. That's pretty good. Good health swing, but also a good drive gauge swing from him blocking those 2 headbutts and us landing those 2 headbutts. Geef gets quite a bit of drive gauge from stuff like that. Do. Homegrown. Farm to table Oki, man. Oh, okay, empty jump SPD, we love that for us. This Ryu has been a little comfortable parrying for my tastes, exactly. Little comfortable parrying there, Ryuthan. Oh. Oh, that recovers in time, huh? So true, bestie. No, sir. Stay down. Get throw looped. God, I love Street Fighter 6. Never take throw loops out. Organic and natural Oki is the way to go. Yeah. Free range Oki. You know, low stress, farm, you know, grass fed. Sure you can. That's funny. That'll cross him up. Round start, drive rush 721. That would be a pretty baller thing. That would be a pretty large, nuts, big man thing to do. It would be a pretty sizable penis action of me, I feel like. Perhaps one day. Perhaps in this very set, if I get such a chance. Oh, heavy SPD was too small for that even? Oh, he should be back jumping, not throw tucking. We've been over this. Nice. Solid anti-airing. Okay. Honestly, for a whiffed heavy punch, there are worse things that could happen to me. Oh, lows. Yeah. Okay. Hi. I didn't think you would leave a gap to kill me like that. Sure. You wouldn't drive rush a car. I think we get SPD that, actually, if I remember correctly. Oh, I tried to jump. I thought she was gonna... Nice. I thought she was going to throw me there. It implies the existence of GMO, Oki. It's true. That's the kind of shit Akuma and Bison be getting. I don't know what the fuck that is. It is not farm to table. That kick, I keep thinking I'm gonna cross that kick up, and I'm not. I think it's because Body Splash is just extending my hurt box prodigiously, so. Juri! Nice. Oh, jump scare never hurt nobody except the guy getting jump scared. Nice. Little SPD never hurt anyone except the guy getting SPD'd. A little jump scare never hurt nobody except the guy getting jump scared. Alright. GMO Oki is the fake jump he gets off OD Lariat? Yeah. I like that. Oh, I tried to do it. I tried to do round start, drive rush 720. I'm not gonna hold you. That was exactly the intention right there. I tried to do it right there too, but I got SPD. GM Oki. Even has like a funny name. I tried to dash in SPD there. No such luck. Oh, I got clipped. It's true. No, level 3, okay. She's back dashing. She's aware of 720 and she does not want it anywhere in her life. Oh, bad knee. Bad knee. And there's level 3 that time. Yeah, makes sense. I'm not dead, but that knee was a bad idea. A GM Oki is when I play Melty, get a knockdown in the corner, and spam 3 summons as C Nero. I guess it depends. Is GMO Oki better or worse than regular Oki? I feel like it's like probably more efficient in some ways, but like, you know, bad for the health of the society. You know? That was a weird way to choose to drive rush check there. Oh, nice. Yeah, she has been looking out for that. I did it a little too predictably. That should not have worked. Certainly. This kick, she's not even DP entering. This kick by itself has soloed the jumps. Yeah. That's a way better anti-air normal than I thought, honestly. I thought Juri kind of had to, you know, she had to DP it up, but my kick is kind of fucking kicking my ass. Well, it's kicking my head, usually, mostly. Considering the, even JMK. I'm even trying to JMK early and see if I can, like, you know, with a lot of, like, normal, not, like, special move anti-airs like that, I'm dead, right? Yeah, not even, no super. With a lot of, like, normal anti-airs like that, if you have, like, a deep-hitting jumping move, you can kind of fuck with them, but it's not working there. I'm not able to really fuck with that kick. It's not meant to be a jump, certainly. There we go. GMO Oki is probably important for survival of characters where the conditions of organic Oki is difficult to grow. Oh, it's difficult to grow? Yeah, it's difficult to grow organic Oki in the conditions they live in. That kick is a brick wall, man. Oh, no! Hey, could you drop your combo real quick? I'm also 720 and when there's nothing to... Yeah, okay. Juri has hella good anti-airs. The 2MK and air grab are also usable. 2MP. Oh, okay. I was gonna say crouching medium kick doesn't sound right to me. This is like one of the more defensive Juris I've ever fought. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like they usually just try and like run at me and hope that I die, which plays kind of right into Geef's win condition. This one is actually like playing a little bit more zonerishly, which I feel like makes more sense. Stuck out a button. Nice. Well done. GMLs get too much of a bad rep due to sci-fi. The safety rules using around it are ludicrous in the UK because we are still using 2012 laws. I don't know what you mean by this. Ludicrous in that there's too many regulations? You want there to be fewer regulations on the GMOs? Or you want there to be more?